welcome to my YouTube channel. This is actually my first ever YouTube video ever recorded and posted, so I'm really excited about it, and I really hope that you guys love this video. If you do, please make sure to like the video and subscribe. So today I decided to do a neutral bold glam. This is actually my go-to look because I feel like this look can pretty much blend in with anything that you decide to wear and anywhere that you decide to go. So yeah, I had so much fun creating this look. If you want to know how I achieved this look, just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Tarte Shape Concealer, and I'm going to apply a generous amount on my eyelid, and I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender to blend it out. I'm also going to be applying a piece of Scotch tape under my eye to create a sharper look for my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is volume 1. Don't come for me. I haven't purchased a new one. And I'm using the shades Silk Cream, Butter, and Pooter as my transition colors. I am using my E40 Sigma brush, which personally is my ultimate favorite blending brush ever in life, ever created. I've actually had it for years. Now we're going to go in with Roxanne. Roxanne. All she want to do is party all night. So I'm using a smaller blending brush to apply that onto the crease. Every time I use a deeper shade, I use a smaller blending brush because I feel like it helps the colors not overlap each other, and you kind of get a sense, you kind of get to see the colors more instead of just one blob of color, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to be using the shade Jax, and I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush. This is a Morphe blending brush, and just get it on there, blend it out. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go over with my E40 Sigma brush and dab a little bit more of Silk Cream, Butter, and Pooter and blend out the edges to make sure there's no harsh lines and it's all pretty, blended, beautiful. Now we're going to go in with the Tarte Shape Concealer and a flat brush, and we're going to cut the crease. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. This part is not as hard as it looks. It takes practice, but if you're not there yet, you will get it. Trust me. The flatter your brush, the better. As far as technique goes, I kind of just create a circular drawing for the crease, and I just dab the concealer under it and kind of just blend it out so that way I can get a better visual of how it's looking. And I map out where I want my crease, my cut crease, to end. I am trying to get them to look the same because I did go higher on my other eye. I'm going to make sure that I go higher on this eye as well. And I'm using Stampin' Motions. Stampin' Motions work great if you want to create a smooth, straight line. And I also go side to side. So stamping side to side, that kind of works for me. Alright, so now I'm going to swipe off the excess concealer from my flat brush so that I can go back onto my lid and blend out the concealer. What this does, it helps my concealer not be so wet so that when I apply my eyeshadow on my eyelid, it doesn't look patchy. You kind of get a smoother look with your shadow, which is what you want. I'm also blending out the edge on my cut crease so that it doesn't look sharp. It doesn't look sharp and harsh. We don't have any sharp, harsh lines. Alright, so time for the shimmers. We're going to use Beam, Faint, and Sissy. I'm going to go in with Beam first on the inner corner with a flat brush. And now I'm going to pick up Faint with a fluffy brush, fluffy slash flat. And I'm going to apply that on the middle of my lid, trying to stay under the cut crease because you want your cut crease to look as sharp as possible. So I went back in with more of Faint, and I did apply Sissy on the outer corner, towards the outer corner. And now I'm going back in with Beam and that flat brush and trying to blend up the color onto Faint so that it just looks smooth and even. And now I'm going in with a clean brush and blending those colors together. Now I'm going to use Roxanne and Jax to apply it on the outer corner. Those deeper colors, when you apply them to your outer corner, it really just helps your eyeshadow look more intense and it helps your eyeshadow pop, and I feel like it looks so pretty. So I'm just dabbing it on there very carefully. You don't want to blend too wide because this is a small area that you are trying to work with. Now with a very small and thin brush, I'm going to go above the shimmer with Roxanne, which is going to help that shimmer pop. And now I'm going to prime my face. I got this at Walmart, clearly, Equate. I hope I'm saying that brand right. Equate. I think that's how you say it. But this oil, it works wonders. I love it. It leaves my face feeling so moisturized. And now I'm going to go in with a flat foundation brush and apply my foundation. I am using the CC cream from It Cosmetics in the shade Light. I love this foundation, guys. I absolutely love it. And this technique with applying the foundation with the flat foundation brush, I recently started doing it, and I am telling you, it cuts your blending time in half. And now all I have to do is go in with my blending brush and dab it out. All right, now it's time to contour and go from a fatty to a baddie. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Concealer to highlight under my eyes and my Beauty Blender, of course. I'm going to go in with more concealer to highlight my forehead, my nose, and my chin. And I'm going to be using my Becca translucent powder with a fluffy brush, a fluffy powder brush to set my forehead, under my eyes. And I'm also going to set my eyebrows. Now I'm going to go in with a stiff brush and apply Roxanne. And then I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush and blend it out. I also dabbed on silk cream and butter, so that way it wasn't so harsh on my lower lid. Now I'm going to add some eyeliner to my waterline. And then I'm going to go in with a flat brush and smudge it out, so that way you get a smoky effect and it doesn't look so harsh. Now I'm going to dust off the excess Becca setting powder that I applied on my face earlier. And then I'm going to bronze my face with my Hoola bronzer, which I absolutely love. And I'm using a Sigma brush here. It's a fluffy angled brush, and I find it works perfect to bronze your face. And I'm not sure what number brush this is, but it came with the same set that my E40 Sigma brush came with. I just don't know the name of this one. However, I will list it down below. I use dabbing, stamping, and side-to-side motions to apply my bronzer. Dabbing it sort of helps map out my cheekbone, and then side to side it helps me blend it. I'm going to continue contouring my face by applying bronzer onto my forehead and my jawline to turn this double chin into a single chin, because who likes a double chin? Not me. Using a smaller blending brush, I'm going to contour my nose. And to do this, I like to go from the corner of my eyebrow and down to my nose bone. And that's sort of my starting point. And then I just go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then I like to do the tip of my nose. Now I'm going to carve out right under where I contoured with my Becca translucent powder on both sides. I'm using a dry sponge, one of those cheap sponges you can get from Walmart, literally for like a few dollars. You get a whole bunch. And then I'm also going to carve out under my cheekbones to make them pop. Going in with Big Ego from, I believe this is Tarte Cosmetics if I'm not mistaken. And just kind of prep my eyelashes for my falsies. I'm going to be using the Glow Up Collection falsies in the name Extra Extra. And now I'm just dusting off that translucent powder. Now we're going to highlight, honey. Okay, this highlighter right here, ooh, y'all just don't even know. This is the Benefit highlighter in Cookie. And let me not tell you, let me show you, because this highlighter is everything. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm using it's like a bigger fluffy brush, and I got this brush. It came with my Beauty by Bianca brush collection, which I'm also super obsessed with. At this point, I definitely got carried away with the highlighter, but listen, you don't have to put as much highlighter as I did. I'm just extra. However, if you're not a big fan of highlighter and you don't like putting it on your face, I do suggest that you put it in the inner corner of your eyes because it just gives it a beautiful pop. It makes your eyes pop. And also applying it under your brows, under your brow bone, kind of raises your eyebrow. So if you don't want to put highlighter anywhere else, that's fine, but please do put it there. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my NARS blush and my big brush. Can't ever say that. And yeah, I'm just going to blend the highlighter with the bronzer, with the brush, with the blush. You don't know what I mean. Alright, so I'm not applying any more blush onto the brush. I'm gonna warm my face up a little bit more, and I kind of went on my nose and my chin and my forehead a little bit. I just kind of like how that looks. And now for the lips, we're gonna use a NYX lip liner. I'm not sure what color this is. It's sort of like a brown color, and I do line my lips just a tiny bit. And this is my ultimate favorite lipstick from MAC. I don't know the shade, but I will list it down below. And it is matte, so I sort of just dab it on my lips and I blend it out with a flat brush to make it look smooth and pretty. And this is the final look. I really hope that you guys loved this video. And if you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Please be sure to subscribe. And let me know down below in the comments what kind of looks you guys want to see. If you want to see more natural, more glam, bold, colorful, let me know. I hope you guys love this video. I love y'all. Until next time, bye.